like looked it up, because I would have thought it would be down here, but apparently not. And burn the herbs. Oh, something is happening.
Loud and powerful music follows the fog and the figures, crushing over your head in roaring waves. The force of the music clouds your senses, and it seems as if the statue of the blind guardian rises from his throne. You want to draw your companion's attention to it, but then you suddenly realize that you have a tankard of ale in your hand. You instinctively try it, and are happy to note that you haven't drunk such good ale since Ogre's death.
Nice.
The night becomes a colourful whirl of ale, music, dance and ecstasy. You can no longer remember why you're here or who you're celebrating with. For a few hours you forget what was and what is to come. You wake up the next morning. You're lying on your back and staring into a sky that is much too bright. You turn onto your side with difficulty and see your companions all around. You stand up, muttering curses, and try to suppress the taste in your mouth and the pain in your head. To your great surprise...
Oh. Oh!
If we go on now, we probably can't come back. The mechanism looks like it will close the pass behind us. We should be...
Oh, Boindil leveled up. Nice. That means he's got like a one more level, I think.
While you rest under a ledge at noon, Rodario and Fergus decide to go ice fishing, and the dwarves...
Like in a marriage, you mean? At first the woman entices you, but if you stay in her arms like a good boy, the good life is over all too quickly.
The good life? In which you go behind the backs of other men, get beaten up and one day die painfully of a sexually transmitted disease?
All slander, my dear.
Rodario bares his teeth for a moment, and then...
He reminds me of a billy goat we used to have. Mounted everything that got his way. One day, he mounted a goat that was standing too close to a cliff. The two of them fell down the cliff in the best of spirits.
What is that? What? Oh, okay. Oh, why? Oh, why? I can't. Oh, there we go. There we go. Now it works. Oh, we're almost there as well.
The path leads you over a snowy, hilly plain, and as you scale a particularly steep
Crevasse
hill,
opens out in front
you
of you at the
falter.
ground, but there isn't any point.
A crevasse. You follow the course of the crevasse. After an hour, the end of the crevasse is still not...
Okay, let's explore the cave
You're
then.
afraid that you might get lost in the ice cave and freeze to death in misery. But ultimately, your curiosity is... You walk ahead with your torch outstretched and see a shadow in the ice.
Oh.
Something glittering in the floor grabs Goimgar's attention. An ornamented gold shield. Part of it is frozen into the ice, but it should be easy.
Wouldn't that be like tomb raiding?
Your companion... You allow Goimgar to free the shield.
We'll get the shield. We need to buy food anyway, so... Wait. Oh, okay. I couldn't see because of the effect. It's very nice, but...
You finally arrive at the entrance to a valley that curves its way towards Iron.
Okay. So here we go. Okay. That's very bright.
By Vracus, we've done it!
Oh, damn!
Get down!
Up there!
Run! I can't maintain the spell for long!
Put him on Goimgar's shield. To the gate. Quick!
Damn, alright. Fucking Cynthurus, why? Go away. Nobody cares.
As you approach the first gate, you see guards on the battlements. You call as you run.
By Vracus, we are dwarves of the kingdoms, of the secondlings, and the...
Report back! Man the walls and the defences!
The guards follow the orders immediately.
Who are you that lead the Alpha to our door?
How dare you speak to us like that? Dwarf who seems to have no name?
Boindale steps forward before you can stop him.
I am Boindale Doubleblade, a child of the smith of Barrowen folk. And that is my brother Boindale, who needs a healer immediately.
The commander pulls down his scarf, and his face leaves you speechless.
Only a dwarf could make such a fuss. Balender Steelfinger. I protect the main gate of the firstlings. Therefore,
I know
it is
who
my
this
duty
is.
to regard all guests precisely before I invite them in.
But you were a woman.
You have a keen eye, Boindale Doubleblade.
The tender features and soft fluff leave no room for doubt. A female dwarf is the commander of the guard. She gives orders for the injured Boindale to be taken care of. 4 dwarves pick him up on his shield, and Boindale follows them.
Stay with your brother. I will bring the rest of you to Queen Zamtis, where you can explain what you're doing here.
I really don't like the voice actor though, because it sounds like she's Welsh. Being Welsh isn't a bad thing. It's just I don't think that accent fits with the ethos of a dwarf. This is very nice. Huh.
Come closer, and be welcome to the kingdom of the firstlings.
Thank you.
I am Tungdil Goldhand of the Fourthling Kingdom.
You introduce your companions one by one, not forgetting to mention the twins and the Mager too. You then explain the reason for your visit. You report on the advance of the Perish land. The death of the dark brown eyes of the Queen fix on you for a moment before she speaks.
What you report sounds very serious, Tungdil. You can be sure of the support of the firstlings.
There is only one way to defeat Nodon. Keenfire.
Smith.
To forge it, we...
The Queen considers, then nods.
So be it. Could there ever be a better time to revive the old commonality of the kingdoms? Balendis here is not...
Your eyes fall upon Balendis, and you notice the blood rushing to your cheeks.
I will do my best. You can trust in my axe and my hammer.
Damn, son.
We must continue on our journey to the Fiftlings and the
Tongue was smitten.
Then I will show you the entrance to the tunnels. You will be in the Perish land within a few orbits.
You know the tunnels, but still the Firstlings live in seclusion.
Our isolation was self-imposed. My mother knew that the other kingdoms would not simply accept her as the queen. She wanted to give them time to get used to it.
Your Highness, in the name of the Council of the Kingdoms, I request that you send a delegation to the Blue Range to take part in the discussions. We all have a common enemy.
There has never been any enmity between my kingdom and the others. It was more neglected friendship and habit that has made us strangers to one another. As soon as you set off for the Grey Range, we will head east. We'll have rooms prepared for you and your companions so that you can rest. It has been some time since we have had guests, but we still know what hospitality means.
Right, okay. So we can have a look around. Oh! Well, that guard was particularly, let's talk to her.
What is it, Tender?
It would seem that
Is it not common where you come from that men and women share?
Of course. Among the humans and the secondlings, the women help out in the house so that the men have time for their duties.
Here, posts are assigned according to the skills of the applicants, not gender. It's only natural that the most important posts are occupied by women.
She winks at you and gives you...
What is it like, live?
I can't make any real comparison.
Don't expect too much.
I read that the orcs avoid the
Even reading doesn't seem to be frowned upon among the firstlings.
See you later.
Okay.